tried to contest a little bit there. Takes the step, but then immediately goes back to the left. Pretty sure this is just attitude, but I want to be sure, so she doesn't want to try. So this might make her want to try. And then even though I was a little forceful, I'm going to be forceful again until I feel that front end come in. There it is. Now I'll stop and I'll say, can you do it without? That's not great. The biggest problem is that hind end fading out. Now I'm going to sink. So I'm really going to get after her a little bit because she's not willing to think. I'm going to give her, like I'm pulling hard and I'm using a lot of force. I'm trying to be nice about it, but also I'm saying, hey, you're just being dumb, stop it. So, because what I don't want to do is get to a point that she doesn't want to try at all because she's mad at me. But at the same time, I gotta let her know that if she's gonna totally ignore and disagree, then it's gonna mean more work and a little bit more force. Not that I want to make things happen, but when things have fallen apart to a point where, I don't know how to explain it really, she could get us in a lot of trouble doing the exact opposite of what my request is. So, if she, and I'll keep going nice and light and ask, yeah. But if she keeps doing the exact opposite, then I have to tell her, no, you cannot do that. That's going to kill us. Because in some case, it might. So she's got to know that. So when I ask for something, I'm going to go nice and quiet and try and get it like this. But if she allows her emotions to overcome things, hind end's still leaking out, but at least the front end's moving over, so. So she needs a little front end control, but for now we're just gonna, she likes to go forward, so we're gonna let her go forward. Forward is her favorite. She don't care to turn. She doesn't. So we'll let her go forward, son. Did she just hop?
Yeah.
I felt a little something, but it just felt offbeat.
It wasn't like a, I don't know.
She's not listening to the slowdown. Again, she's not listening to the slowdown. That was a little better. Not great. A little better. Still not awesome. dying to get there with May. I think she'll be okay, but that nervousness makes me wanna take my time and teach her to go into it relaxed. Because if she goes into it with emotion, it might not be a good thing. Like it. I'm not gonna try turns on the haunches with her. Just as long as she's willing to bend and come in with that foot. So I got the bend. This one comes off, this one goes on. As long as she's willing to come in into the circle and make the circle a little tighter, I'm happy. Get it tighter and then in. I'll take her out a little bit. Her gaits are not super comfortable.
No.
Sometimes that gait between the trot and canter has a nice little shimmy to it, but she's not really balanced in her gaits. Her trot's not horrible when she's relaxed. It's like right here. This is pretty good right here. That's a trot. That is not a gait. Well, it's a gait. It's a trot, but it's not what I'm used. I don't know what these Morgan gaited horses are like, but the Missouri Foxtrotters and the Tennessee Walkers, they're quite a bit different. And Icelandics, they're a bit different. Not bending. Not bending, pick her in. Outside leg, outside leg, outside leg, outside leg. And every time I said that, I bumped her. Every time you heard me say it, my foot came off and bumped. It's one thing I want you to recognize. When I'm asking her to go, and she kind of does that like I'm gonna canter, notice how much slack I have so that when she does go, she doesn't run into my hand, because when she runs into your hand like that, that's what makes her want to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So nice and loose, right? She couldn't run into my hand. I didn't give her anything. Oh, I like this. Nice. Didn't leak at all. Leaking a little bit to the right here. Right? So having my reins just loose in my hands, if she does hit the end of it, they slide. And so I can kind of do that right here, right? My hands are loose, so if I pull on, oh, I can't. No, I can't. I thought I could, but I can't. Maybe I can do it from this side. Nope. Maybe from here. Nope. I thought I'd be able to show you how it would slide if she did pull on me, but. So now I want to work on a backup. wants to turn around. So everything about this again is I'm being as nice as I can, but she wants to go against me. So when she wants to go against me, there we go, that was good. We'll leave her alone for that. Whenever she wants to go against me, we have to step up and say, cut it out. I'm gonna respect you until you understand. You can't do that. That's not fair. I'm not gonna be mean to you. I'm not gonna try and make you do anything you can't do. Just take some time and think about it. And so when she does take that time and think about it, she gets it done. Sometimes they go against us on purpose to find out if we are strong enough to take care of them. If a lion shows up, or a wolf, or coyotes, or whatever else eats horses. They kind of need to know that we are strong enough. So if we ignore them and let them be that way, then they don't see us as strong enough to protect them. So sometimes they do it just to get us to make that, how good are you at making the change, and are you going to be able to do it in time to save our life in a needed situation. So, right, so now her backup's getting better. Now she's leaning on me, so I'm going to say cut it out. And part of this is, yeah, good. She doesn't trust backing up, right? And so where she doesn't trust backing up, she's, again, saying to me, are you qualified? Are you backing me into danger? Because I can't see what I'm doing. So she tries her thing, and I say, hey, no, cut it out. I got you. And as long as she believes me, she'll back up. And she'll do it quietly. Let's try it again and see if I gained any significance in her mind. A little bit. Still thinking about it, but I'm making much milder corrections. So as much as I hate doing something forceful or a sharp correction, some horses require it because their mind needs to be eased in that way. And it has to be for that reason, because for any other reason, they're going to hate you. But if it's proving to them that you are strong enough to save them in a desperate situation, then they'll respect you. And they'll appreciate that you did it. So, but really, that's the only time I can think of that it's okay. And I want to say it's really never okay, but, always and never is one of those things, always is always too much, never is never enough. So, knowing when, sometimes you got to break the rules, or, sometimes you got to do something that you don't really want to do because this certain circumstance requires it, So she's leaking in. There we go. Leaking in to the right is a good thing to have, I guess, after what she did in the beginning. So she's doing pretty good at just following that knot. But every now and then that nose, like right here, she's leaking through her right shoulder. I'm going to take her tighter, 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 tighter. See if I can get her to come across without. Now, can we go left? She's leaking. Yeah, that's better. Still leaking, yeah. Oop, lost her. So see, she's really drifting to the outside with that right hip. So I'm going to stop it and then take her in and then tell her to go again. See if I can't get her to come in. She's cheating. I'm gonna stop her. Take her in. Send her out. Ask her to follow. She's leaking. So we yell at her a little bit. Stop her. Take that shoulder in. Send her. See if we get. She's leaking. My right leg is on that hip, and she's just going against it. There we go. Keep bumping, but she keeps going against it. So what I might do is whip her around and bump here and say, hey, see this? That's what you're supposed to be doing. Let's go this way. So I'm gonna keep bumping till that hip stops, moving to the outside. Open again?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering now. I'm gonna try and turn in front of you up that end because I'm wondering if you're pointing something at her.
Okay.
Not that it's good enough excuse, but I want to know. So I'm gonna cut across kind of close to you.
Okay.
And see. No, she doesn't want to cut across. There, she's not leaking out. So she's trying to shy away from you. So if that's the case, getting sluggish here. So she's about had enough. I'm gonna try and stay close to you. And I'm gonna walk around you. Yeah, that hip. There we go. Got it. Nope, 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 nope. So she wants to slide. She wants to slide away from you. So when I push the hip back, the front end goes away. Yeah, that was good. 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 I'll reward that. So I'm going to come out a little further away because now we were real close. She knows that you're not a threat. Not losing the hip. Shoulder's not wanting to come in, but not losing the hip. Losing the shoulder. Yeah, it's definitely your stand. It's gonna come up. Go ahead and pet her.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to prove to her that you're not a problem.
Hi, girl. Yeah. You good?
There's still a little bit of a leak, but I have control of it. Good, good. All right. I'm gonna call that good. I'm just gonna kind of work on softness. Let it cool down. Oh, I like that. Nice. And then I'll jump off and call her session done. Right here, she's too tight. I'll work on some softness. Even though I was trying to stop that hind end from going out. I still need a bend and a willingness to think in this direction. So let's try that. So any inside leg at all, and she wants to go out. I'm overusing my inside leg, using it on and off, so that she gets an idea that yes, I want the bend, then I want the shoulder to move. So bend, shoulder, bend, shoulder, bend, shoulder, bend, shoulder, bend, shoulder. Good. Now I won't waste my time on this side, because we had a big problem in the beginning. Now it's really nice.